Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as Muscovy. Let us continue on from last left off. I have noticed that there is a fort in Riga that I have not turned off. Okay, so that's going to save us a little bit more money. But right now, what, current situation are we in? Well, we just embraced the Renaissance at massive cost to the country. We now have about 1,000 ducats in loans to repay, which is not ideal. One, stability for free, absolutely wonderful. Yeah, we have a bunch of loans. Age of Discovery is about to end. That's okay. What's our plan now? Well, I think our plan is, hey, let's invade the Great Horde and steal all their money. Because I need the money right now to pay off other stuff. Even invading, like, Lithuania actually might not even be a bad idea. They're at war with Northern Italy. If I was to declare war on you, Poland would not join. Ryazan would join. You have 41,000 men? No, I have 41,000 men. You have 18,000. So, like, even then, like, stealing money from Lithuania, stealing money from the Golden Horde. Also, we need a power projection to stay up. Probably makes a lot of sense. I mean, who has more money? Does the ledger say who has money? Previous rulers, current rulers, advisors. Province overview, religions. Technology. What's the most innovation? Blanchett. Okay, sure. I mean, I'm actually up there, 4.6. I'm not doing too bad. Score comparison, governments, country. I mean, I have 57, so am I actually listening here properly? Let me just double check to make sure this is actually, yes. This is how much money everybody has. So I really only care about two countries. It's Lithuania. Lithuania has 131 ducats. And the Golden Horde has 118. So actually they're both worthwhile to fight. Who has the most money right now? That I know of. Right now, Nuremberg. Bunch of people in Germany, which I definitely cannot attack right now. So you know what? Given those two estimates, the Golden Horde and Lithuania having about the same amount of money. Actually, how much money? You actually have more troops. So if that's the case, that apparently the Estonians and Riga wants to rebel against us, which is less than ideal. Let's gain 5 prestige, and we're going to invade Lithuania to basically steal all their money. Ryazan, if you want to join the war, I'll allow you to as well. Wallachia does have a dispute of secession. We could maybe actually get them to he's on the same ruling dynasty, but we could maybe get onto the Wallachian throne. Which wouldn't be bad. Yeah, and everybody's embracing Renaissance. How long until colonialism becomes I don't know. I don't know what we need to really generate colonialism. If we can actually get it embraced within our country first, that would be beautiful. That'd be splendid. But I think if I called you in, it's just an extra little boost. Also, by the way, if we can just max out army maintenance, it's going to cost us a little bit of money, but I think overall killing them is worthwhile. The growth of the administration. We got 1 extra diplomatic relation for 10 years. Trade power for 10 years. Or we get autonomy change for... I mean, all it's for 10 years. You lose 20 loyalty. I mean, we're in a like situation where I kind of don't want anybody. Let's get trade power. I know you're a little bit disloyal now. I can probably give you something. I can give you more governing capacity. Plus 100. You're at what, 23? You want to be a little bit happier than that. Supremacy over the crown. Rights of council. Absolutism changes by -10. No income from iron copper. We gain money, so I'm assuming it's just probably just like a one-time thing. What if I grant you this privilege? This privilege has the following benefits. We get more governing capacity. You know what? Do that. We now control less territory than I would like. But yeah, we now have more governing capacity. 404. So that's actually going to make some things cheaper, especially our advisors and stability cost. But then it's actually kind of okay. I know you're probably still not happy with us. But yeah, no, eventually it's going to sort itself out. I'm not too worried about it. So Stan's going to get involved in the war. I literally do not care at all about that. Again, this war is purely a... It's purely, we're stealing money from them. As much money as we possibly can. So we'll turn off all of these forts. We'll keep the ones on the border region on for now. And we'll just march into the territory. You go to this fort. You need a general. I'm going to make my heir into a general because he's kind of garbage. But you know what? A 3-4 is pretty good. And I'm hoping that Lithuania has all their troops in North Italy. Because they were at war with Milan just a moment ago. I'm assuming that war kind of petered out. Age discovery ends in 100 months. That's fine. We'll take their fortresses. Their capital is up here with our decent general, who again is our heir. And I think our heir, he is terrible, right? Actually, he's a 4-1. No, that's Lithuania. He's a 0-2-3. So he's actually still better than our current king. Which that's kind of just embarrassing, really. Sweden's entered a military alliance with... You're at war with Denmark. Why are you at war with me? That's less than... I mean, did you actually... I guess you're declaring independence then, huh? Sweden's going independent, which is less than I mean, is it ideal? Sweden being an independent nation probably does help us. I don't know why we're losing. You control the capital, which actually makes perfect sense. We got a 1,000. We got 7,000 men returning from, I'm guessing, their war in Italy. I'm worried about... Okay, these forts need to actually be turned on again. Unfortunately, they're going to take this fort from us. Which really, really sucks. But hopefully Denmark and Norway can maybe make a little bit of a push there. We're years ahead of time on you. Cost 890. I think just the manpower modifier from the idea makes sense. And we're also getting closer to an just more army tradition. Which is nice. But you have no interest in joining the war. You would join the war, and you know what? We're going to call you in. I don't like how Sweden's pulling troops to the north. That's really... it's not great for us. Okay, the birth of colonialism. Discovery of the New World has yielded a new era, not only for colonizers and the colonized, but also led to a spread of minerals and techniques, as well as the realization of the vastness of our globe. So we're going to take more penalties for not being... Has anybody become... Okay, you are... Of course, you're starting in England, which is really unfortunate. So what's that mean for us? More penalties. But maybe once we can start colonizing a little bit... Yeah, we have taken over one of your forts. We got to send at least some troops back to capture this fort. We have some of our allies moving into the territory. The capital should fall soon. And again, this is for the power projection, but it's also just for the money. We need the money to pay back the banks. They are a little bit upset with us. Okay, so more troops back here. Denmark's doing some good work, and I wouldn't even be opposed to taking territory from Sweden, which we might not actually be able to do. I don't know. Because the humiliation war score, or war goal, I should say, is really just targeted at Lithuania. I don't know if that applies to all of their little allies as well. So right now we're at 17%. Lithuania, not happy. So our crown land is not where it should be. You're still going up a little bit more. We need, I think, 30%. But we cannot seize land because we are currently not at peace. And if this can actually lead to more people going to war with Lithuania, that would be nice. Okay, can't get up there quite yet, but you should be able to go there soon. This one stack is just being a little bit annoying. We're actually losing money right now. Oh, because where are these forts? No forts. Turn off the forts. I don't want to be paying for their forts right now. We're now losing 6 ducats. Mostly from army maintenance. Diplomatic expenses. The ports are being blockaded. Okay. The interest is still really crushing us. So maybe no, it's still gonna be worthwhile to have embraced the Renaissance early. But I think it would stack, right? And we eventually be taking like a negative 100% penalty if we didn't do it. So you are a... No, give me all these modifiers. For sure. We got a Lithuanian stack moving our way through the country. We'll have this occupied soon as well. Because you're about to be fully occupied. 10 prestige. The Inquisitor dies. And the Inquisitor is giving us... You are this dude. Yes. You know, cut his head off and save me a ducat. Honestly, it's probably worthwhile. You move up to the north, turn off the fort. How much money could I take? 288. How much money do you have? I can take 595 off of you. Okay, we did lose a fort because I was not paying for it to be funded. Which does make sense, I will admit. You know, we'll keep this fort over in Novgorod funded as well. But your entire country has basically been occupied. And we might even be... Lose 25 admin points. It sucks, but we'll do it. I mean, we can actually just start looting all this territory as well. High devastation in our puppet state. Not in our puppet state, in our rival's territory. Yeah, we're actually making decent money off of this. But Lithuania has troops over here. Send you down towards the south. Yeah, so you've been completely looted. You've been completely looted. We'll come back down here. You have a 24,000 stack sieging that territory down. If I was just to war reparations, humiliate, you would not say yes to that. Okay, come back to here. Move this troop down. Fund the fort here. You're too small to do anything. I think you need at least 1,000 men to occupy stuff. Steal all of their money. All the money that I can possibly have. You are probably going to leave the war soon. But your capital is about to be occupied. Now you're moving troops out. Unfortunate, but what can you do? You're proof of Stettin. Yeah, and Sweden's not doing too much. I think they're losing their war against the Danish. We're taking back your only fort. I mean, you're moving around in this area, like, way over there. Still would not say yes to this. Because you think you're making gains, even though you don't have any territory unoccupied. And Sweden. You wouldn't say yes to a white peace quite yet. What about you? Stettin. Which is... somewhere. You've already been occupied. So I'm going to take all of your money. 50 bucks? I'll take 50 bucks. And you're going to transfer trade power to me. And you're going to give me war reparations. Thank you very much. I will take that for now. It should also put you in maybe like a worse situation. I know Lithuania is sieging stuff down here, which it sucks. And also, we're going to take this fort that I have not... Okay, move troops up towards the north. Move you guys over here. Like, all your territory is going to be occupied for sure. A decisive defeat. Oh, that's for Ryzan. Okay. I don't care about them. I knew they were going to leave the war at some point anyways. This is not ideal, for sure. But once we've occupied all their territory, yeah, now we can just kind of go on the offensive and clean up their little pocket of resistance. Because Lithuania, I have on a good authority that this is not a fantastic situation for you. You are moving your way up north. Combat take back Nizhny Novgorod. You know, my puppet state's actually going to clean up these little pockets. So other than the one guy going to take back the fort, where are you guys going? You have one artillery here for no good reason. And you're at war with other people as well. Okay. So that was a defeat. You're splitting up your army for no good reason. You actually already start at 7%. How did you already take the city so fast? How are you accomplishing this? You're just leaving the country. I'm not even too sure why. I'm sure we're losing a lot of points from occupation. Yeah, the territories are being occupied right now. It's not so great for us. You are going to have to go up and around. And another loan was taken out. Okay, so the making money part didn't work out as well as I would have liked. They have rebels over here. You're about to be occupied soon. Hopefully. Once Novgorod falls, we'll send you over to Riga. Actually, you go here. We've renewed our loan because we could not pay it back. Unfortunate. For sure. Now you're moving your way back over here. 45%. You would agree to this. It's 10% of their income. You will actually take all the money. You're going to renounce your claim. I don't care about your claims. You can have claims to all this territory because I know you're never going to be able to take it. Semantics war score. I mean, what would you accept? You would accept 50. 58, 61 is still in play. So, I mean, okay, it's not as great as I would have liked, but I think 275 is basically one loan repaid, humiliate, and also take some money. Send that demand through. Again, wasn't the ideal war. Also cut all of these forts. Send you to go kill off that 8 stack. You guys, I'm actually not too sure where you go, to be quite honest. We're not at war with Sweden anymore, but Sweden, I think, I don't know if they're going to be killed or not. Or if they're going to stay independent but just lose some territory to the other guys. We do have a decent chunk of money. We got to pay back at least some of these loans. Yeah, pay back at least one of those loans. We could reduce inflation. Also, our other advisor died. Okay. Cut military spending. At least a little bit. We can get noble officers. But I think this military tech is better for us. The Colombian exchange. So there's stuff happening in the New World that we really don't have access to quite yet. Reformation was already happening. 44 months. Okay, no. So I think I guess it was 120 months to begin with, which is like, what, 10 years? But no, Crown Land's still a penalty, but we're not going to worry about that too much. Rebel Uprising. I mean, it's all in Livonia. So at least it's like somewhat concentrated. Okay, and they've lost some influence, so I think that's okay. They've lost 2 levels of influence. But now they've grown in power. Okay. Sure. I mean, the Crown Land is still bad. We can summon the Diet. All the states gain 5 influence and 5 loyalty. Okay. We've taken back Riga. So, I mean, I feel like things have stabilized a little bit. But I think there's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. Thanks for watching, my Anthem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. And not enjoy, you can always thumb down. Want to subscribe, and goodbye.